Oh my goodness, do you hear that rumbling? That is the rumbling of a day that we're going to be streaming Outbrk. Hello, I'm sectoral leader Cody. Although my VTuber is currently not loaded in, that's just because this game is not yet optimized enough to where I can actually run the software. Honestly, I should entertain the idea of like a PNG, a PNG itself at some point, but I don't think I have the software that processes that installed on here. Otherwise, yeah, probably. But yeah, I'm sector leader Cody, and I'm Cody. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday evening, or whatever happens to be in your particular time zone. I know the annoying daylight savings time is going to be sweeping across tonight, and yeah, so with that note, this will be about a 2-hour stream. I'm going to be ending at 8 instead of 9 because we're going to be losing an hour, and so I'm offsetting my sleep start so that I don't lose any sleep time. I await the day that daylight savings time is rid for good. There is no point to maintaining it, and the fact that some areas decided, oh, we're going to permanently keep it, that's just such an absurd idea. They actually did a memorandum over here, and it was a biased memorandum. It was a rigged one. It was, should we permanently keep it on, or should we leave daylight savings time as is? And I'm like, oh yeah, I really appreciate that. So it's you either like it or you want to permanently keep it. It's like, ah, yes. Whoever implemented this... the election firm that carried it out asked for a survey afterwards, and I was like, I'm very disappointed by the bias of this particular memorandum that you distributed. It was done on a bias, and I think it's unfair. So, it's like come on. Permanently off. I don't ever want to lose my hour. I want my hour back. I want my hour back for good. Stay on standard time. Darwin's an interesting one, actually. Northern Territory operates on a different time zone, and they've got a 30-minute offset, but they don't observe daylight savings time, so they sort of like met in the middle, which I suppose that'd be alright, but I know a 30-minute offset would definitely throw people off. It throws Final Fantasy XIV off. There's actually some bugs tied to the display of certain times in Final Fantasy XIV if you're in a time zone with a 30-minute offset. Like, for instance, the Gold Saucer Cactpot tickets. So, if you go there before draw time, the draw time that's listed is an hour earlier than it's displayed 30 minutes too early. Then it'll go past that draw time, and if you check again after the supposed draw time that's displaying, it'll now tell you it's an hour later, and it's actually 30 minutes later. So it's really weird. It's like they don't process the variable for minutes, because, I don't know what, I guess they assume that nobody has a 30-minute offset, but the Northern Territories in Australia does, Newfoundland does, and there's a few other places that have the weird 30-minute offset. There's not too many, but they're out there, and should be accounted for that, so should probably have a minutes variable. Well, there probably is a minutes variable, but it should be processed. It'd be a good idea. But yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, we got that coming up to daylight savings time. But on more exciting note, next week, next Friday, March 14th, is a total lunar eclipse that all of North America will be able to see. Around here, we're expecting it to start at like 10 p.m. or something like that, so after I'm sleeping, joy. I might sacrifice some sleep just so I can see it, because I love seeing the total lunar eclipses. This is one of those where the moon will turn blood red because, like, the moon's, like, right in the Earth's shadow. So, you don't want to miss it. It's not like they're super rare or anything like that. It's not like it's a once-in-a-lifetime. I actually got to see one in, I think it was, like, 2018 or 2017 in the, in the morning. It actually coincided with me going to post-secondary, so I got to see it on my commute to post-secondary. So, I mean, that was cool timing. But yeah, this one, I might have to go a little bit out of the way to see it. I love the whole lunar eclipse thing. I know some loony tales go out about eclipses and all that too, but it's literally the Earth's shadow blocking the sunlight to the moon. So yeah. But yeah, it's gonna look cool, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people taking pictures of it. Very much looking forward to it. But we got a different kind of sky to take a look at. I'm gonna launch Outbrk now so that we can get started. And I've only got like 45 hours on this. And you know why? Because I lack the time. I lack the time. And you know, it's only going to get worse later in March when Xenoblade Chronicles X comes out, like the definitive edition, because I'm going to be playing that. Not on stream, but I'm going to be playing a bunch of that. And I really hope that I do end up like enjoying the heck out of that game this time. It had some balance issues. Is Outbrk actually going to start, or is it just going to... Oh, okay, there it is. And like usual, it's going to do its cool little start the screen too big. Maybe I should let the developers know of like the specific setup that I have, because it might just be because one of my monitors is greater than 1080. 1080p. Oh, there's the community guidelines. You guys won't be able to see it. I can't even see OBS right now, so let me just go back in the graphics here, and we're just gonna... One of the updates was establishing a community guidelines in that, because, you know, there's rude players out there, so they actually have a reporting system now. And they fixed some weird bugs associated with multiplayer. You know, the classic. Actually, there's a crash scenario with one of the, with one of them too. Also, before I forget, I am going to unmute the game layer because the past 2 Outbrk streams I forgot to unmute it. So we're just gonna do that. Also, do I have Outbrk being targeted by my effects here? I can't just, like, I can't just roll a red button and hope RNG rolls it. I'm gonna select the specific branch that does the flip. That is not the effect I'm looking for. Oh, do I have my sounds loaded up? No, I don't. Okay, let me set those up. Put that there. Elements. And we're gonna test it with a random sound from the soundboard. This one. Ah, yes. Remind me to do that. Okay, flip screen. Does flip screen...
A button that transports you to Australia.
It doesn't work for this.
Whoa.
Dang. Well. Hey, hold on. Screen flip 10. Oh, that's right. I edited it from over here. I'm supposed to edit it from a preset list. That's actually what manages the screen flipping and the screen manipulation. Let's see what sources I currently have targeted here. Computer display, capture card, Virtual Machine. Final Fantasy 14. And I'm a little scared of changing this source here, but hey, let's see if this does the trick. So Virtual Machine, I'm going to change back to gameplay, and I'm going to target Outbrk itself. And then for the restore everything to normal, I'm going to change the target. I'm going to go gameplay. We're going to have it target Outbrk. Same parameters. And hope that nothing goes terribly wrong. Okay, red button, test specific outcome, and flip screen effect.
A button that transports
Hey, it works.
you to Australia. Whoa!
Jeez. I wish I had 655,000, but we'll get there. The flip is a little different, because this source is not anchored from the center. But that's fine. As long as it doesn't bug out. Like that one time when Krista broke it. Alright. Like usual, we're going to do solo chases. I entertain the idea of doing group chases at some point, but we need at least a party of 4 to avoid being matched up with randos. Alright, let's see what scenario we end up on. Let's see if it crashes or not. Okay. Well, so far it's loading. Also, one time I randomly closed halfway through scenario. I hope that wasn't that one scenario that was, that had issues. Well, I mean, they patched it, so. Well, we've got a scenario where we've immediately got an interest in Storm. Where is that moving? That's moving, like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to get there on time. It's already... Alright. Well, thankfully, we're going to start the engine before we start steering. Good news is it appears to be stable so far. Let me zoom out the map, and yeah, I'm going to center the map down here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Did it just change where it's going? That wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me. I am currently not keeping an eye on my GPU this time. Because we've had a few successful runs in a row, so I'm just hoping that nothing's using too much. You know what they should add at some points? You know what? That's probably like somewhere down the to-do list, but like a GPS, like when you place down a pin or a target, it just gives you directions there, so I don't have to open up the map all the time. I mean, I can sort of see where I am right now. Uh-oh, that was a bit of a stutter. Hopefully that's the only stutter. I don't like those occasional stutter, and if that problem's back, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, this storm's already severe warned, so we're gonna head right on towards it. And we're gonna head southbound and see if we can get a good intercept out of this right away. Or if it'll take forever to produce a tornado. Sometimes they take their time. Oh yeah, they did add a new vehicle that's off-road oriented. So that's pretty cool. You know, you'd think that's a tornado from here, but no, that's just a light-in thing. Actually, in the progress report, they did mention that they got somebody on their team that's really good at artifacting. So what that's gonna end up doing is that's gonna remove the blue outlines that you get around some objects. I thought that was primarily from like a set-in standpoint. I'm actually already noticing that there is less blue outline. There isn't as much as there used to be. Oh, that's a weird road property there. Also, the clouds look a little nicer than they already are. We're approaching the marker right now. And I think we have to go partway through the storm here. We shouldn't have to drive through a hail core yet. There is a hail core heading towards us, though, so that could be a bit of an issue, too. We'll have to get an update on where the rotation is once we're at our target point here. And we're gonna pull over right around here. Also, just got headlights, hazards, sure. Sure, we'll put on the hazards. And we're just gonna get a bit of an update here. We got a possible hook echo forming down here now, which increases the possibility that this may jump, which would be interesting. It seems to be heading roughly towards a target, if this is where things start getting produced. We've also got this. There's broad rotation. I don't see anything that's focused. And we don't have anything that we can really get a picture of right now. Okay. Radar update coming in about 10 seconds here. Is there going to be anything to chase by the time this gets over? Got a hail core forming near us. Might start seeing some hail. Clouds are definitely doing some interesting things above us. Oh, we getting a little bit of focus over here. Now over here, we're starting to get a little bit of focus here. Hopefully it's not just around the hail. That would be disappointing. A little bit of rotation around here. We got another supercell also coming in from over here. This might just be the storm expanding. I'm not really seeing anything entertaining through there. Alright, there's our update. We got a little bit more focus close to where we are. Not too much of a hook off of that, though. I'm actually entertained in the idea. So, sure, we're trying to save towards a Dominator. Sure, that's one thing. But also, another thing that I wanted... This hook just became more intense. But another thing I want to do is I want to upgrade our customizable vehicle to have all the fun bells and whistles. This is very likely to produce a tornado. You can see what it's doing right now. It's currently like wrapping towards itself right here. Well, as long as this doesn't interfere with that, that could really develop into something. We're about to get another radar update. Okay. Okay. A little iffy on whether it'll actually produce something, but we got a little bit of focus on this. Okay, where is this going? This is going up here. We're gonna want to move ourselves up here. We're gonna head back north here. Once we're further north here, hopefully we'll be in an ideal spot. Here we go, chasing thunderstorms again. That was the description of this stream event. Right around here. Let's back up a little, because usually when I place the target down, it really likes to go right towards the target. Still nothing picture-worthy. The rotation is looking a little broad. It's not focused right now, so not sure if it's going to materialize to anything. How about this storm? That's a decent spot for some focus. This looks like a hook, but look at the rotation. It's all over the place. There's no real focus on it. If something does form from this, it may not really last very long. I wonder if in the future they'll have it so that warnings are not always issued when a tornado's about to spawn. Well, I mean, tornadoes don't always spawn out of the warnings anyways. But, oh, look what's going on past us. Nah, that's not focused. That's very broad. We're not gonna chase. We're not gonna chase it if it's too broad. It'll be jumping all over the place. So maybe this cell. Even this cell's rotation's not looking that amazing anymore. Man, we're not even getting a wall cloud out of this. The heck? Ooh, that hail core is getting a little spicy up there. It's producing its own rotation. Hail-induced rotation. Not the rotation that we want to go after. Got a little focus here. Oh, where's this hopefully interesting cell moving towards? If it was moving towards Hopfield, I'd chase it immediately. Everything that goes towards Hopfield always becomes a tornado. It's heading towards Hopfield. Well, its rotation still looks like a mess, though. Jeez. Did this storm make up its mind? How's the energy looking, anyways? Oh, the energy is not that amazing up in Hopfield. Never mind. Anything that moves up there is not going to last very long. We had these cells starting up here, and they're in a area that actually has energy. You can see a little hole in the energy, so they're being utilized. We got two different cells utilizing that. These ones up here, yeah, they're having a little bit of a difficult time getting organized. Oy vey. This cell over here might actually become interested, because it's still, there's still some energy in that environment, so. Most likely area of interest is moving. Ah, so we might be heading south again. Because, yeah, these cells, I don't know, I'm not very interested in them anymore. They look like a mess. They just look like a mess of hail core, and there's no focus. This area is a little in... No, that's a hail core, never mind. That's hail-induced rotation, so we're not gonna bother with that. I might head down towards that marker, then. We're gonna head south again. And hope that something finally spawns from this scenario. And now we're on the road again. Heading south again. Hoping that we get something good out of this. We're heading a little further south than we did last time. Wouldn't surprise me if this changed direction again, but hopefully it doesn't do that too much, because that drives me nuts. Like, most of the storms that I watch travel in a pretty predictable direction. If they want to change direction, they start building in a direction, or another cell go in a different direction will come over and hijack the other one, and that usually causes a change in direction too. So a lot of the behavior that I've observed on the radar with a lot of the storms. Ah. Stay on the road! Stay on the road! We're gonna head back a little. Okay. What's going on with this cell? Okay, still got some energy to feed off of. We got this cell down here. That's also an interesting one. Not as much energy, but there's still enough for it to pull off something, so... We got multiple cells to keep an eye on. Energy's getting a little high over here. Yeah. These supercells are going into an environment that's pretty much dead. So... yeah, those are probably not going to become much of anything. But I didn't bother chasing them. Oh, we got a little bit of a curious velocity signature here. We're gonna have to give it. We'll give it a little bit, but yeah. I mean, it's on the wrong side of the hook. That's a problem. No, we're about to get an update here. I don't know. That whole thing is still rotating. So, how's the velocity? It's trying to do something. It's trying to do something, and we're sort of getting a, I don't want to head onto a ramp, but, and onto a bridge might not be a very good idea either. Sort of hard to see. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, that's just the tail of the storm. That might just be an outburst. What's troubling me with this, though, is that we've got this feature right here. We might just not move. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stay right here. We might head a little further north. I'm gonna face north here. Oh, I'm not steering properly because I got my finger on the wrong keys. Still nothing picture worthy. But we do have a little bit of rotation starting up. And it is in the... It does appear to be in the correct spot. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty alright spot. How's this pretty big cell doing? No rotation yet. Ooh, oh, that's turning into something, alright. We're gonna head north here. We gotta head about halfway up the bend here. And we'll see if we can get something out of that. We have actually got some good rotation, and it's in the correct part of the storm. Wall cloud. I can't see it, but I'll take it. I need more wall cloud pictures. Right where the area of interest is, too. I don't know where it is. It's a little difficult to see. Apparently it's right over us. Now, I know I've mentioned this in previous Outbreak streams, but fungal clouds have become tornadoes over me too. And I had enough time to get the heck out of there before the tornadic winds kicked in. So there appears to be a little bit of leeway in case something like that happens. But just make sure you're getting the heck out of there. We now have a fungal cloud over here. Already past our chase location. That is, okay. That tells me we're gonna have to move. Where is this going? Okay, it's not heading directly that way. But what I want to do is I want to get over here. I think the other road is going to be too close to actually catch up to. So we're going to do a little bit of off-road in here. Almost guaranteed that's going to become a tornado. It's got a really good rotation signature going on it. And yeah, we're going to head over 2 roads. Can I shortcut to this road over here? Or am I going to get stuck in some out-of-nowhere ditch? That happens a lot. Well, theoretically, I should be getting close to the road. There's a gravel road somewhere over here. Probably near this tower. It's a weather tower! Respect for the weather tower. Our fuel is still good. Yeah. Oh, that sign's floating. I love myself a floating sign. My favorite kind of sign. Can't really see where it is right now, which is slightly concerning. Down over here. So far, game appears to be pretty stable. Oh, hello there! Oh, no! It's already too close. It's already too close. Oh, boy. Great. It's already too close. Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna roll a new scenario like that, I guess. Freaking rain-wrapped tornadoes. Actually, I could have just kept driving forward. the heck was I doing backing up? I could have just kept going forward. Trail mix. I won't be able to enjoy this particular kind of trail mix for too long. Well, let's roll a scenario that will hopefully not take 20 minutes to actually produce something. Alright, where we started this time? Okay. How's the cape? Not amazing. Also, not too much organization. The tail part of this storm looks a little interesting. We're not chasing this. This is way too messy. No way we get something interesting out of that. Also, the cape's not the most amazing up there. This cell, on the other hand, is interesting. And I think we'll give it a chase. So where is that going? Oh, so we're back here again. Turn on the antenna again. No idea why. It starts off by default. Why would you want it off by default? We don't need the hazards on yet. Man, I feel like we should have like a little bit of music running in the background. And then go through, actually, editing is not as painful as it used to be. Use a new editor, and the new editor actually loads in all of the audio layers at the same time, unlike the old editor. So it's actually really easy to take out a layer if it's something that gets claimed on YouTube. Hey, yeah, didn't I don't know if it was last Outbrk stream, but I know I've had at least one Outbrk stream where I've just played music, and then when we get to the chase, we cut the music out and we focus on the chase. Something like that. Run the media player through the sound management and add like a radio effect to it. Coming from the radio. It's old-fashioned radio. I don't know how to get an effect like that working on there. I know how to route it to the media player, but oh wait, but then I have to route then I have to route that to OBS. Oh no, that might create some problems. The way I've got my sound configured right now is a little complicated, and I don't want to send OBS, which is currently sending out some audio channels, to other sources. So it's like, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to toy with that. We are approaching our marker. Wipers plus. HQ wipers. I don't want the right indicator. Okay, we got a little bit of an interesting feature down here. What's going on over here? That looks hail-induced. That doesn't look like anything worth chasing. Yeah, that's pretty meh. This cell is pretty meh. Is this another scenario that's going to take forever to produce something interesting? Well, let's check what our energy levels are now. This storm is definitely eating up the energy, but it doesn't have that focus and organization to actually produce something. And I'm usually keeping an eye on the south side of the storm. Alright, we got anything promising here? We got a persistent rotation signature, but again, it's following the hail course, so I'm not really all that excited about that. If it produces something, it probably won't produce something for long. Alright, when's the more interesting cell gonna show up? Because this one seems to be having a difficult time getting organized here. Look at all these lightning strikes getting automatically reported. If I take a picture of if I happen to take a picture of a lightning strike, do I get some bonus funds? It's still there, and it's at the edge here. That's making me begin to wonder, actually. There's no real hook there, but it's sort of making me wonder just because it's sticking to, like, the south side here. And it's the only real... never mind. We got this spot here, we got this spot here, we got this spot here, we got this spot... What's going on up here on this north side of the storm here? Alright, a little bit of a weird spot. We'll see if that actually persists. And then we got something going on over here. These storms are way too scattered here. The rotation is probably just storms interacting with each other. Not really anything amazing going on down here. Got a little bit of energy, and one of the cells appears to be using a little bit of energy. It's nothing that really stands out. Now, right now, north of Bakersville seems to have the best energy. Also, yeah, I guess we could check the community too. Well, I mean, the community is good in pretty much all the places. We got upper teens, mid-teens, so, Mainly looking at dew points. Unless you start getting values like 18 over here, then it's like, Storm might struggle to thrive if it's surface-based. Depends on the mode the storm is in. Okay, this velocity is getting strong, and now we're starting to get a bit of a shape underneath it here, so I'm going to get us set up to intercept this one. I believe. Where is this one going? From Westport, where is this one going? A little difficult to determine. It's sort of heading, like, this way. Ew, I don't like chasing here. Okay. Well, looks like I called it. Get ourselves over there. Let's see if we can get any pictures from over here. Just snatch you know, some pictures. Some, no pictures. Okay, we're out of range. That's fine. It was worth checking. Just gonna head out this way and hope that there is no secret ditch waiting for us. We are in a better vehicle. Your standard vehicle would get stuck easily and would probably struggle up that hill. The vehicle you start with. Oh, I hope this is not moving too fast. Because we got a little bit of catching up to do first. And we gotta go up a winding hill, which is also not gonna be fun. I might intercept a road up just to avoid the pain in the arse, hills. Chasing around hills, just, it sucks. Hard to see your surroundings. Oh, great. We're heading towards a hill. And right past where we want to turn. Again, why is there a random fence here? It's just here for a little bit. Alright, where's the rotation right now? Might not be a very smart idea to chase this. Let's see if we can at least get a viewpoint from here. Because I'm really not sure about chasing this. Fungal cloud, apparently. Where is it? Oh, it's already crossing the road. Okay, cool. Wait, where is that? Oh, that's gonna despawn. That's, like, right inside the storm. We're not gonna... That's not gonna last very long. Not sure if they'll even mature into a tornado. If it stays as a fungal cloud for a while, I wouldn't mind that. Some extra fungal pictures. Those are more difficult to get than tornado pictures in this game. Oh, well, you look at that. It looks like it's a tornado now. Looks like it has contact with the ground. It's a skinny tornado. Oh, that skinny one fella. That you can't take a picture of right now. We might have to go an extra road. Oh. Going an extra road ahead isn't really going to be an option now, is it? Because we got such a lovely layout over here. Oh, this is gonna jump the hills. We're gonna have to do a full go around for this one. This is where the off-road vehicle would be perfect. Yes! That's how you cut a corner. Oh, this is moving fast. I don't like that. Also, we might run into some downed power lines. We got some tilted power lines, but I don't see any downed ones yet. Oh, hold on. There's a missing... Well, I didn't see any downed power lines on the road. Saw some tilted ones, though. Oh, this is moving way too fast. I don't like that. When they're moving fast, they're just not possible to chase. And now it's pretty much not possible to see. Jeez. Yeah, can we move my map here? Can we get back on the road? Thank you. Are we actually getting ahead of it now? We're going to try the grid road after this one and see if we can get close to it. It's not really looking safe to chase, though. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Oh, this sign's glowing. It's already over there? Ugh. Yeah, it's one of these fast ones. Oh boy. These are not fun to chase. But unfortunately, we don't have any other promising cells. Maybe this one moving into the map? Maybe the one moving into the map, but this is the only promising cell aside from that. I'm not going to risk it with this turn. This turn has so many obstacles around that corner. That hail core is spicy. Very spicy. You start seeing light blue in the middle of purple, the hail's getting massive. We got ads starting in a minute here. Alright, we do have visual on our tornado here. At least I can see it by the debris signature. That's moving way too fast. I wasn't going to intercept right on this road, though. I was actually going to intercept off of this road here. Because I figured this road would be too close. Get back on the road. We want to actually be able to intercept in time here. Yeah, I should have actually set a proper target here. Okay, where is this actually? Oh, it jumped. This is going to be a bit of a gamble, I guess. We're going to get out of here in case it drops. And I guess we're gonna see if we can get anything, but yeah, it just jumped. Lovely. It's one of these cells. Well, let me see if I can get another funnel cloud picture by going, like, up here. Nope, it's a tornado now. And let me guess. Yep. Figures. That's how it seems to be working with these scenarios right now. Ads are starting soon. It says in 0 seconds, so now it's just stuck on Twitch's end saying 0 seconds. Yeah. What a pain in the arse cell. Okay, well. Judging by direction, we're going over here. Ads have now rolled. Hopefully they're gone by the time we get to our next interception point. We're going to try to intercept this again, but if it's going to keep being all jumpy like this, then I don't know. I'm not very excited about this particular scenario. I'm finding it to be a bit of a pain in the arse. Alright, how is the cape right now? I'd love it if I could just see the cape straight away. Thank you. Wow, it's just eating up the energy as it goes. I think it's already crossing over. This is the last intercept we're going to attempt with this, and then I'm rolling a new scenario. This scenario took forever to spin up, and then when the tornado did spin up, it became incredibly annoying. Wow. So that was a pretty underwhelming scenario. Here, let's get another tornado picture here. I can't report it again. It's already over there. Yeah, we're done. I'm done with this chase. Let's hope that we roll a scenario that's a little more interesting. This one was a whole lot of waiting for a tornado that was a pain in the butt to chase. I've actually glanced to some Outbrk streams from time to time as well. I've swung by a few other places. Some of them are fun. Some of them, it's like, oh yeah, this scenario, the tornado goes to this coordinates. And I'm like, wow, you're not fun at all. That's not fun. Going by coordinates doesn't tell me that you know about weather. It tells me that you've played that scenario a lot of times. That doesn't tell me anything about, like, somebody's, like, expertise on... Just, like, oh, coordinates here. Like, oh yeah, thank you. That's very insightful. That tells me absolutely nothing about, the nature of this particular storm, but thanks. It's like in other games when you do like the boring like grinding techniques. I'm re-rolling this scenario right now. I recognize that scenario and I remember it being absolutely lame. Come on, give me a more interesting scenario. What the heck's going on here with me rolling the underwhelming scenarios? Should have at least checked the direction of that scenario, though. I like the scenarios where everything's coming from the west. Okay. More interesting scenario, please. Thank you. I think last time we did this, we finished off with, what was it, 3 or 4 intercepts in one game? It actually turned out pretty good. Last time I played this, I got 4 intercepts. One was over 8,000, but and the others were not as amazing. I think like I had like a 2,500. Oh hey, look, we've already got a little UFO here. Ooh, is this a west scenario? Oh, I like west scenarios. Whoa! But that's off the map. That's unfortunate. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's not even moving towards here. Energy's building southwards, though. Is it heading towards Gridland? I like it when storms head towards Gridland. It's easy to intercept things there. We're gonna head down towards, I think that's Gridland. See, the fun part about chasing on the prairies is that there's a lot of grid roads. Yeah, there's still a fair amount of grid roads that just abruptly go to dead ends because property lines and all that, because people don't know how to make a easy layout place. They always have to block off roads at some point. Those trees are looking a little tilted. A little windswept. Like they've had a bit of a windy day. Okay, so we gotta head down for a few intersections here. Without going off the road. Without going off the road, thank you very much. That looked like a fuel sign for a moment, and I was just looking at the map and I was like, there's nothing there. I don't think you're staying on the road. Yeah, might be taking a bit of a detour. Visit the grasshoppers. Oh my! Oh, a stinky bot showed up right afterwards and got immediately punished. Very nice. Very nice. It's another one of those stinky stream boo ones. They've been all over the place, which is why I'm glad I've been designing different punishment things for them. Speaking of, hey Krista, if you want to use your hammer on something. Go get him, Krista. I can actually sort of like correct myself back onto the road pretty nicely. Ah, there we go. Now I can just glance over here. Now I'm in the range of the map right now. I think going to the target should still get us here. Also, welcome on in, X. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely time zone so far. We're having a lovely time chasing storms. Although we have yet to roll a scenario that's actually good, this one looks decent. So I might actually get a good scenario out of this. Also, antenna starts off for some reason, like... That's a quality of life thing I would suggest. Like, please have it on by default. Of course I want to get notified if there's a tornado warning. Just gonna cut the corner. And I'm gonna stop before our target because I really hope the tornado's not gonna be going through these trees. It's hard to see where a tornado actually is if it's in there. First time you've seen Outbrk. Outbrk is so much fun. It is a little demanding though. Like, limited specs, probably gonna have a difficult time running it. But it looks amazing. They use volumetric clouds, so the clouds look really good. And the scenarios, they're based off of actual scenarios. Looks really photogenic. It is. It looks so nice. I'd love to set it higher too, but right now it's sort of like upper end on my GPU. I can't even run my VTuber model right now. But again, this game's only in early access, and they're working with volumetric clouds, which is relatively a new thing. So with time, I'm sure they're going to develop the optimization need for it. Ooh, what's going on here? It's a little. The rotation's still looking a little broad. They're probably going to optimize it. Oh, yeah. They're working with something new, so... Okay, we got a little bit of focus here, but it's not in the correct part of the storm, so I don't think I'm going to pursue that. Mind you, it's been attempted multiple times here. Doesn't look like a solid hook echo or rotation, no. Definitely not a hook echo going on right now. And the rotation... This rotation's been persistent. However, it's not in the right part of the storm. And... the rotation itself is not rotating, so... That's another thing I like to look for. It might just be two storms interacting with each other at this point. Hopefully the scenario doesn't take too long. We've got this monster moving in. The rotation's broad for now, but got some good rotation going on it. If it can get itself properly organized, we might be able to get something out of that. Wait, what did the... Doesn't look like a tush-tush echo. A tush-tush echo would be a fart. Yeah, got a bit of a bot spot feature going on. It's built into the bot. I found a setup for it, so I was like, yeah, sure. You know what? Why the heck not? Just trying to find the words to say to comments. Nothing associated there yet. If I saw a rotation signature here... Okay. Okay. It might organize in the next frame or two. We still got this big fella, too. What's going on over here? It's still disorganized there, so that's still getting its stuff together. How's the energy here? We got a bit of an energy spike going on over here. No cells currently utilizing it. And we've definitely got energy getting burned over here. Where is this moving anyways? If, theoretically, it gives something. Apparently we are in a good spot if it does decide to do something. I don't really have anything to take a picture of right now. Also, why is my microphone getting, like, really... Maybe it's just the angle I'm speaking into the microphone. I've got compression on anyways, in case it's getting, north or northeast. Possibly. Okay. what it's doing right now. It's sort of like tripping over itself and... Wow, I'm getting a very, very easterly vibes from this particular cell. We might have to head north just a little bit. Oh, what's going on over here? Nothing promising yet. Still broad. Yeah, might need to go a little bit further north here. Just gonna move the target to around here. Again, very iffy if we're even going to get anything out of this. Because it's not really a strong signature, and there's not a really strong hook echo. Oh, the energy spike's still there. But this storm is now running into it, so... I'm going to see what goes on there. Oh, okay. A little bit of, this storm's got a little bit of a tail. It's not really a hook. A little bit of rotation. Again, nothing really solid. Wall cloud? Can I at least get a wall cloud picture? No? Okay. Ooh, this storm is definitely eating up the energy back here. I'm feeling this one might produce something really good. Once it gets itself together. Oh, rotation's getting a little stronger on this. Okay, yep. Alright. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? A little further south where we were before. Okay. Looks like a fish on reflectivity. Yeah. We got a big fish moving into the map. I don't like the lack of visibility. Still not getting an actual, like, picture out of this. Unfortunately, you got a lot of rain surrounding this, too. It's broad. It's still broad. I'm chilling around here, but it's still broad. Whoa. You can just see it explode in here. Oh, we just got a new one in, and it's looking better and better on there. And now it's looking further and further south. I do not want to chase down here. That is a hill. I don't like chasing on hills. Can we get out of the almost hail? Because that, like, kills the visibility here. Just head further south. This far enough out? Okay. It's still trying to do something. It might. Alright, where is this? In a mess. I think I'm going to continue to chase this cell then. We're just going to move ourselves not to the hill. We're going to move to wherever the hill isn't. Because chasing on hills is just asking for trouble. And we're going to head south in hopes of getting better visibility. There we go. Visibility is already starting to improve. Ah, I didn't cut the corner properly. I don't see anything too crazy from this side. But I'm glad I'm able to actually see now. Oh yeah, I said I'd have like a little bit of like music running in the background, but then I didn't even get it properly set up. Just in between when we're not chasing when we're not intercepting a tornado. I'll probably do that next. I'll do that next next chase, or maybe if we get over here early and we're still waiting for the maybe a hook. It's looking hook like right now. Gotta wait for the rotation around it to actually organize. Oh good, the sign didn't slap me. I've driven by a stop sign, taken damage from it, but never knocked it over. And never inflicted any vehicle damage, so that's happened before. Sort of funny when that happens, actually. Said the stop sign slapped me in the face. Yeah. Yeah, stop signs have attitude here. Oh. Hey, it's a cell I'm looking at. However, it looks like the suspected direction is actually different. Ah. Okay, we got ourselves a funnel. Don't pull every timber and hit a deer with a Dominator 3. Oh, jeez. We've got coyotes in our area. Actually, I saw a coyote just a couple days ago well, not right in our area, but on my commute to work, so, that's what took it out of chase last season? Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness! A second funnel cloud picture. Usually they usually become tornadoes immediately. Where is this going? I don't think it's heading straight towards us. It might be heading a little further south. It's a tornado. And now we've got a vector. Slightly further south. Pretty nice looking funnel indeed. It's still heading further south. Let's keep going then. Hopefully it doesn't change direction. It drives me nuts when they change direction. When it looks like they're heading a solid direction and then they just suddenly decide to change direction. Oh, it's heading way, 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 way south. I might have to actually get near the intersection here. Little rope. It's a little roper. Just south of here. Roper's a common road name. Okay, we're setting the probe up here. When you're looking at a tornado and it appears to not be moving, it is probably heading straight towards you. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna let the tornado do its thing. Think the intersection's optimal? Sometimes they pass right over the intersection. But yeah, when I was looking at it, it looked like it wasn't moving. So probably heading straight towards me from when I was looking there. So we're gonna back here and we're gonna give it some room to do its thing. It has now intensified. We're gonna keep backing away in case it changes direction towards us. They have done it. They have done that before. And we're gonna get another tornado of it too. Or sorry, another picture of it. Another tornado of a tornado. Yes. Used to Twisted where it changes its mind every 5 seconds. Oh, jeez. I'm glad I went past the intersection because it's behind the power line. I'm actually It might be, it might go too far south. Let's see what we're getting here for the probe value. It's not close enough yet. I feel like it might actually be a little too far south. We should still get some sort of value out of it. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I think it's changing direction right now. It's barely moving. I'm gonna back away in case it has suddenly decided to go north. That would be incredibly annoying if it decided to suddenly go north. Oop. I'm backing up too much. Now I can't see. If those power lines go down, I'm out of here. It is still... I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, hold on. It's changed again. It appears to be heading right towards the probe, but it's also weakening rapidly. Great. Just what... That's my favorite thing, is when it lifts before. I'm gonna... I swear I'll re-roll this scenario if we're gonna get this. Okay, let's see where it is. It is way off of its initial vector. I'm sorry, that should be close enough. This better not be another one of those fake tornadoes where the wind value doesn't exist. Also, I think it's gone. No, it's still there. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Oh, it disappeared when I tried to take a picture of it. That's cool. Oh, and now this cell is... And now this cell is only worth chasing this. This is a strong hook. Holy goodness. Okay. Okay. That's very much... I definitely want to intercept that one. Well, let's get our probe out of this, yeah, phantom tornado. And, go chase after what looks like a real one. That one down south is really strong. I have a feeling that one has good range on it, too. Hopefully it's not moving too fast. Oh, hold on. Turn around. I want to head over a road. That'll give me access to the south. We're going to turn just before the stop sign here. And bring ourselves over here. I'd like to get at least one good chase before I call it. Like, I'll still be around for another, like, 30-ish minutes or something like that. The only reason we're ending at 8 instead of 9 today is because stupid daylight savings time. So I'm offsetting my sleep so that I don't actually lose an hour of sleep. I've offset my sleep before and prior to going to Australia. In like the beginning of 2019, I offset my sleep a lot because the time difference was going to be great, and it resulted in pretty much no jet lag. It was amazing. Like, it really paid off. It also helped that I was somehow able to sleep at the airport that I was transiting at. Which, that was interesting. Oh, you know what? I think the reason why I was actually able to fall asleep was because the area that I was waiting for my flight was empty. There was, like, nobody there. If you're gonna fall asleep in that and you have your luggage with you, I had my luggage with me. I just keep my legs over my luggage. People can't steal it that way. Not that you have to worry about that in Shanghai airport, because if you really want to try and commit a crime like that, I'm pretty sure the punishment is very severe over there. So it'd be unwise to try that. Plus, any of the airports in China, like, the guards are armed. Like, do you really want to try your luck? Nah, it's just good to be on your best behavior at those airports. We just casually went right past the target. Hold on. Wouldn't sleep much either way. Yeah, usually, like, a lot of people when they travel abroad, I'm sure they don't really get much sleeping because, I mean, you're traveling. I want to go back to Australia. That was such a fun experience. I mean, I also want to go, like, down to the US at some point, too, but with the BS that's been happening, I'm not sure how realistic that's going to be by the time we get to the time I want to travel. So, I guess we'll have to see with that one. I don't sleep much normally, even when I'm not traveling. I like to get my 8 hours in. Well, I can get away with 7 to 8 hours, but if I go below that, I wouldn't travel to the US for the next couple of years. Yeah, it all depends. I'm gonna have to just, like, keep following what's going on. Just, well, lightly. I don't want to follow the news too much. The news is, holy Jesus. It exaggerates things so badly. It's like, sometimes I'm just thinking in my head, can you guys just shut the heck up about this and please talk about something else for once? I think we heard, like, that word 50 times by now. I don't get the media and their obsession with, well, obsessing over one thing, and, like, can you look at some of the other news too? Please? And thank you? Yes, I know that's happening. Yes, I heard that was happening, like, 50 plus times. Can we get some updates on a few other things, please? Thank you. That's a pretty spicy looking rotation signature that we might have to head north for. Actually, you know what? We might be in a good spot for that. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Wall cloud? So I don't watch the news, do my own research. Oh, hey, look at that. Hello there. How are you, Fungal Cloud? Are you heading straight towards me? Nope, you're heading south of me. Might be right where my target is. I only watch news for the facts. I am not interested in their speculation nonsense that they really love to do. Closer to the gas station. Maybe. It's really hard to tell from here. Either here or south is what it's looking like. I'm half tempted to move just so I can get... Oh, okay. I can get an update on its coordinates now. It is almost heading straight for us. We need to head very slightly south here. Not by much, though. Okay. Debris signature is... still south. Still south. Okay, debris signature is... pretty much heading right for us. Let's try this again. I'm also going to take a look at the map to see the likelihood. It's probably not going to change its position. That's a strong hook. I think this one's here to stay for a while. I'm going to back away like I usually do, give it some good distance, and hopefully this one will actually do its thing and not disappear. That's a strong hook, and the rotation signature is strong too, so if anything, it should be intensifying at some point. Yep, that frame looks good too. Oh, hold on. I'm not going to back up too much. That hail core is nasty back there. We've got hail resistance. Oh, here we go. We're getting a probe value. 4,100. I don't know if that passed directly over, but the tornado didn't look strong. So we're probably not going to get a crazy value off of this. Which is fine. I'm just glad the tornado did its thing and we actually intercepted it this time. Instead of getting ripped off. Wait for a bit, because we don't want to get, we don't want the inflow to get caught by the inflow either. Oh, good. There's not really much hail where the probe is. We can report this again in about 11 seconds. Hey, we just got out of the hail too. So that is a good grade intercept. Alright, where are you moving? Oh, jeez, that is... I'd have to head through Bridgetown. This might be too close, so we might not bother with that. Also, it's not looking as strong as it did before. It's continuing to move this way. I'd have to head way over here. Now, I think we got some time before the tornado actually reaches there. So, we're gonna also fuel up on our way. I'm gonna head down over here. We'll fuel up in Ridge... I was about to say Ridgeview! Bridgetown. Ridgetown. Probe value? Oh, that's how much your intercept is worth. The little value that shows up in the corner of your map while your probe is down. That's how much you will get paid at the end of the chase for that intercept. And yeah, it's got different grades. A phantom tornado on fridge view. Yep. It's a phantom and a tornado. Okay, and while we refuel, I'm just going to take a look here. Whoa, holy jeez, did this environment become spicy? What the heck? Wow. Oh, that is a spicy environment. Oh, I like that. That is packed with energy. I hope it doesn't keep moving down this way as the cone suggests, because that means it might go out of bounds soon, and I wouldn't like that. Fun fact, you can fuel up, at the end of your chase, you can fuel up your vehicle, and then, get out of it before it's fueled up, and leave the chase, and you don't have to pay for that fuel, for now. It doesn't really save you much, because fuel doesn't really take much from your earnings, especially if you get an intercept. You're gonna earn, like, way more than the fuel's ever gonna cost anyways. But, I mean, you don't have to pay for the fuel up. If you have fuel missing from your vehicle when you leave, you automatically pay for that at the end. Alright, Bridgetown. We're gonna cut across here. We're gonna crash into a pole. Don't worry about that. A little bit of vehicle damage, that's fine. And we're gonna move down one road, because that's where the bridge actually is. Bridgetown has a bridge? Bridgetown has a bridge. If they ever add law enforcement to this... Oh, fungal cloud picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this before it becomes a tornado. Good. I'm gonna sooner reach the highest achievements for tornado pictures than fungals, so whenever there's a fungal, I'm getting a picture of it. And on the other side of the bridge here, I'm gonna get another one if it's still a fungal. Well, if it's a tornado, I'll just report it too. Yes. Oh, even better. Wait, what? Oh, dang it! It changed to a tornado as I was taking a picture. Alright, that's fine. We now have a vector of... Okay, well, we can't intercept there, but that would have been a good spot to intercept. That would have been a great spot. Let's try here instead. And let's hope that the tornado doesn't get too close to the road we're going to take. Because that would be a bit of a problem, too. I can't wait until the future update when they add... there's two tornado types that they plan on adding at some point. The wedge tornado and the multi-vortex tornado. And multi-vortexes look so cool. Wedge tornadoes are... Well, they're an angled tornado. Sort of a diagonal tornado. This road is not going to bring me too close now, is it? Because that would be a bit of a problem. I don't like how close that is. It intends on crossing the road. We're going to wait. We're going to slow down and wait. And get a picture. It's also intensifying. We're gonna let it cross the road. Well, I mean, that's also a problem. The fact that the road goes right up towards it, and the hook is now reaching down. Yep, right there. And now it's heading away from us, which means we cannot chase it. Lovely. If we got access to this, we might be able to get ahead, but we'd be driving through a hail core and wouldn't be able to see the tornado at all. Well, I guess we're just going to follow the tornado. I don't think we're going to get an intercept out of this one. Unless it decides to go back north. Yeah, we can't get too close. We're just gonna follow it. We do have the ability to go further south once we get down here. Then we might be able to pursue a chase. Actually, with how far south it is, we might be better off just continuing on this road. Whoa, okay. Well, it just, like, annihilated that fence. Okay. And the frame rates are dying. That's the game. Not the stream. That is the game. That is the GPU probably struggling, actually. Whoa! Yeah, those power lines are gone. Oh my goodness, these traffic lights are gone. They're still working, though. Green. Some impressive lights. Wow. No, the tornado's following this road, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the south road here and see if we can catch it from there. Or get past it, I should say. It looks like it's heading straight for South Bay. Be ready, South Bay. So that's a lot of power lines it's took out. Wow. We're gonna run into a lot of debris if it decided to go through Towns Bay there. Or sorry, South Bay. Towns Bay. What did they call it? Something like a Towns Bay. Yes. Martio. Well then, Murphy. Jeez, I don't usually head through this part of the map. Well, it did go into an explosive environment, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised by this, but dang, impressive. Also, the lag happens when I zoom into the tornado. This is why I don't have my VTuber active right now. Oh my goodness. Holy jeez, it just demolished this place. I do hope in a future update, though, that they will let you, like, take pictures of damage and have that count, too. Because that is how tornadoes are evaluated. This tornado appears to be heading towards the south boundary of the map. Unchaseable. What is that behind us? There is not rotation coming from that, is there? No organized rotation. Looks more like a squall line. Yeah, that's unchaseable. Unless it veers back northwards. No, not the lighthouse! Leave the lighthouse alone! Okay, it looks like it's leaving the lighthouse alone. Or the lighthouse is immune. And actually, it might be veering back northwards. D. The capital D. Yeah, this isn't organized enough to actually be tornadic. It might respawn, so I'm gonna head towards Eagle Cliff here. We might actually get a jump. We shouldn't have too much more debris to go past now, because it should be too far south to produce additional debris along this road. It could also rebound, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it chooses to do. Oh, are we going towards a hail core? Yep, we're gonna drive through some hail here. Heh, dice D20. Well, rolls a D20, it's self-explanatory. Oh boy, hail core. So much fun. Ah! Oh boy, off-roading. So much fun. Got a fuel station here, but we don't really have to, we don't really need to fuel up here. Yeah. Turn southwards. Oh, the headlights are on. Okay. Oh, no more tornado. Looks like it got all swallowed up. Oh, hold on. Okay, what's this doing over here? We don't have an energy transfer going on, do we? No, it looks like a lot of the cape got eaten there. And the cape here doesn't really matter because this is out of bounds. This hook is receding. This feature is still interesting, but not focused. Where's this? Hmm? I don't know. It's starting to look like quite a mess. Oh, what's going on over here? Whatever it is currently utilizing the cape. Oh, look at that. It looks like it actually tried something over here. Oh, never mind. That's hail. That's hail-induced. Alright. Oh! Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was the one we already chased. Chose that past tornado warnings here. Not really looking like much so far. Oh no, it's becoming very broad. I don't think there's anything else to chase in this scenario. This is still a good spot for rotation, but it's way too far south to chase. A 15! Oh yeah. Oh hey, everything on my other monitor decided to migrate over to this monitor for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing worth chasing. We got a water spout. If we could get into a boat and go out here, we could do some storm chasing out in the water. But, and that sounds like an extra layer of danger. Storm chasing over the water. That'd be my goodness, that would be quite something. Nice hail core. It'd be funny but cool. Yeah. Tush funny, but yeah, tush funny. Exactly. I don't think this scenario's rolling anything else, and we've also got the chase ends prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a fuel station, and we're going to do a fuel up, leave the vehicle, and exit. Because, I mean, why not? They're definitely going to patch that. It is such an obvious thing. It's just a matter of when are they going to. It only affects your expenses slightly, really. Oh, so our fuel was at 69% apparently. And when I got out of the vehicle... Uh-oh. What the heck? Okay, I just took damage from nothing. That's cool. So apparently if you are standing on the fuel pump, you take damage? I don't understand that one. Get out of vehicle. End up on top of pump, take damage. I don't know. Alright, we're all fueled up. Now we can leave the chase. We won't be charged for that. We did fuel up previously, so we did it at 96, but... Probe data gave us 4,587. Chaser network from all of our reporting and stuff. We got a decent amount from tornado pictures, too. And some funnel clouds. No wall cloud pictures, sadly. And our probe maximum wind speed recorded, 172 kilometers an hour. Not bad at all. At least we rolled one good scenario. I don't know what the heck a lot of those other scenarios were. I'm going to snooze the ads twice here. Because I'm going to be sending you guys off elsewhere. A little earlier than I usually do. But blame daylight savings for that. I am very much tempted to send you guys over to Pixie. She's only going to be streaming for a little bit, though, so you guys might end up getting raided out not long after. But you know what? I don't usually get the opportunity to send you guys to Pixie, so I'm sending you guys to Pixie. Congrats to the top 3. You have some extra gold pieces to play around with next stream. Let me... bring us back over here. Exit the game. Yep, we'll exit the game. Very, very nice. So a nice little storm chasing session. First message there, that's for subs. But if you don't have a sub, we've got a message that anybody can use right after that message. I'd like to thank you guys for joining, whether you're here in full, in part, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for all the storms and such. Oh my goodness, how many bot accounts am I going to have to hammer when I get over there? Holy jeez. Alright, well. Anywho. Hope you guys have a lovely night. And... yeah, take good care of yourselves. Next stream is going to be on Wednesday. We're going to be continuing Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, so look forward to that. Next Friday, Krista will be back, showing you through more of Miitopia. And next Saturday, we're going to be doing an amiibo tourney. Ooh. Nothing like pitting AI against each other to see which one is better. Jeez. Well, anywho, have a lovely night, everyone. Take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Or actually, we'll see you shortly in Pixie's chat. There you go. Oh boy, see you, man.